Hey guys, and welcome back to the Manchester City career mode. As you can see, there was no showing what happened previously. There's nothing like that. There's jumping straight into today's episode, and that's purely because I want to make these signings as soon as possible. I asked you guys to vote on two questions I asked, not really issues. It was more or less picking between really good players and the best players, so whatever you guys would have picked, it would have been fine. But you came up big. The votes were very clear. The first player I should sign as soon as possible is Neymar. Unfortunately, that means no Lionel Messi, no Eden Hazard. But to be fair, if you're going to see Neymar's stats in just a second, he is not a bad player to pick up. 93 rated. He is the joint highest rated player on the game. I was so excited that I didn't even check my camera. It was a bit too low, so you probably couldn't see the top half of my face. But it is what it is. I've adjusted it now. 550,000 a week. Jesus Christ, Neymar. You better join us. Unfortunately, I do have to decline Alexis Sanchez's offer first. He is the second player we're bringing in this window, but unfortunately David Silva was involved in both deals, and we can only sell David Silva once, so I'm going to put in a new bid for Alexis Sanchez and get him in as soon as possible. Pep Guardiola is planning to shock the football world with these signings. Unfortunately, there's still a few players that need to leave the club if you want to make more signings. I'm looking at Yaya Toure, Sanya, Fernandinho, Clichy, Kolarov. All these players need to get sold to clear up space, wages and a transfer budget. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have to play the Crystal Palace game without any of the new signings because no one has responded in time. Do I sim this game or not? I'm sorry guys, it has to be simmed. I can't play with this team anymore. I need to get rid of David Silva. I can't play with David Silva. I know he's leaving, so I need to get in the new players as soon as possible. Let's just sim that Crystal Palace game by simming through the calendar a day. It's taken a long time, to be honest. There we go. Before we move on, quickly want to check out the result. A little bit important, and we won 1-0, so no damage done there. Oh my god. It has happened. The big transfer news, the big signing, the newspapers have been talking about it. This is going to go around the world and be remembered as the biggest signing of all time. Will Patching is going to Crewe Alexandra. Congratulations, Will. Off you go. Oh, Neymar is accepted, so let's just accept that and get him in. 98 dribbling. It's not perfect. He's not Will Patching, but he is Neymar and he's in our team. 36 million plus Pablo Zabaleta is my new bid for Sanchez. The first one got rejected. Unfortunately, still no offers coming in for all the old players. I'd expect Yaya Toure at least to get some bids because he's still a quality player, but he just doesn't fit in the plans anymore at Manchester City. And it looks like we're going to have to play the West Ham game before we get to sign anyone else. But you know what? The signing of Neymar makes it worth playing. Welcome at the London Stadium for the game West Ham United against Manchester City. There's one name on the team sheet that everyone is looking forward to see in action, and hopefully he'll perform well. It's Neymar who's making his debut for the Citizens today. Yaya Toure has been welcomed back into the side as we failed to sign Alexis Sanchez as of yet. So we're still top of the league with a game in hand on Arsenal. West Ham sitting in mid-table. This has to be a must-win game. Let's take a look at the lineups. 100 million transfer fee, and don't forget David Silva was involved in that as well, so we're looking at 140 million or something for Neymar. That is just record breaking. I don't think that's a record that's going to get broken anytime soon. West Ham have signed Neven Subotic from Borussia Dortmund, a very solid side I'm looking at right here. It could be a tough game, especially at the London Stadium, new stadium as well. The hype is still there for West Ham, so I'm expecting them to put up a proper fight. And we changed our formation. Yes, can you believe it? A 3-4-1-2 now. Two strikers, Griezmann and Aguero up front, with De Bruyne behind, Neymar on the left, Sané on the right, and Yaya Toure in centre midfield with Gundogan. Hopefully when Alexis Sanchez comes in, De Bruyne is going to drop in place of Yaya Toure, and Sanchez can play as a number 10. But the team is ready. Team spirit is good. Let's defend the top of the league spot that we're currently in. Look at that, man. Yaya Toure intercepts. We've got Kevin De Bruyne running out wide. He's going to get the ball as well, Kevin De Bruyne. What can he do? Kevin De Bruyne through to Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann turns and shoots, and it's 1-0 Manchester City. As simple as that. He's pulling out the hotline bling again. 5 minutes into the game. Have we become the most overpowered team in world football? Gundogan sees the run by Neymar. His first touch is a good one. Neymar cuts inside. Neymar still going. Neymar, can he do them all? He's trying to do the skill. Oh! That would have been One hell of a debut goal by Neymar, but I'm liking the look of him already. Inches over the bar there. Unlucky. Neymar takes it over Dimitri Payet, but he defends well in the end. Leroy Sané wins the header. It's Kevin De Bruyne from the edge of the area. Finesse shot. Neymar doesn't quite react in time, but we're looking good. Simone Zaza lays it off into Alvaro Arbeloa, who crosses it in, and Joe Hart with an excellent save just before the end of the first half. If we would have conceded that, it would have been absolute heartbreak, because they don't deserve it, frankly. Yes, we're dominating the game on possession and shots, but when I said, are we now the most overpowered team in world football, that was probably a bit of an over-exaggeration, because we're not playing that well. We just got an early goal. I'm going to play Neymar in the number 10 role. I feel like he's wasted out wide. We can bring off Yaya Toure and bring on the youngster Neymar, who's done well before, to be fair. The one game we played him, he was absolutely excellent in the Champions League. Chelsea have signed Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. We're not the only ones who are strengthening our squad. Our rivals are doing it as well. Emmanuel Lanzini slips through because I wasn't paying attention. Oh my god, how? How have they done that? Manuel Lanzini. Brilliant little player, to be fair, and I guess because I wasn't paying attention they deserve to score. I should be focused at all times. It's not because we have this team that we're just going to win every game and walk through it. That's a great challenge, ref. I don't know how you can call that. I don't know how you can call that a foul. It's going to be a red as well because he was last man. This is bullshit. This is... I know it's programmed to give a red card every time it's a last man, but that was not a foul. That was not a foul. Look at it. Look at it again. That's as clean as can be. Dimitri Payet. Oh, Jesus! Thank God for that. Gundogan looking for Neymar, who made a good run. It's Subotic chasing. What does the little man have in store for us? Is there anyone in support? Actually, that's a good question to ask. Kevin De Bruyne into Neymar. Neymar, this is your chance. What a save by Adrian. Going short again to Neymar. Neymar. Good bit of acceleration here from Neymar into Sané. Leroy Sané takes a touch, bangs it. Blocked. Otamendi, the centre-back. It's blocked again, and that must have hurt for Subotic. Antoine Griezmann into Neymar. Final chance of the game, potentially. Neymar out wide to Neymar. Neymar back into Neymar. This is it. Neymar! Yes! The 92nd or somewhat minute. I don't even know. But Neymar, on his debut, scores the game-winning goal in the dying embers of the game. What a story. You couldn't have written a better script for this game. Honestly, Adrian does not even move on that one. He saved the outside of the boot finesse from Neymar, but when he uses his left, he's left no chance. Get him, boys. What a way to end your opening game in the Premier League with currently the best team in the league. This is probably perfect. It's just perfect. Final whistle has gone. Manchester City pick up all 3 points from the London Stadium. And when it comes to man of the match, the choice will be tough. We dominated them, especially in that second half. We were all over them. But man of the match performances coming in from a couple of players. Once again, the youngster Neymar was absolutely excellent in that game. But I feel like it's got to go to Antoine Griezmann all round. He was present. He was there. Neymar did well in the second half. But in the first half, he disappeared because he was played on the wing. For me, Antoine Griezmann was the best player today. 10 hours left in the window. We need to make some big moves. Some players need to leave the club, or Arsenal need to accept, because look at that. They want so much money, and I just can't offer it at the moment. We're going to have to wait it out and hope for the best. I'm going to show you these 10 hours live, so you know I'm not cheating or restarting in the hopes of getting bids in. I don't want to do that. There's 8 hours remaining. We need to get rid of certain players. 7 hours. Come on, boys. We can do this. There's a message coming in. Please tell me someone is about to be sold. Transfer offer for Neymar. Not what you want. Not what you want at all. I'm not even going to loan him out because I'm going to use him. Let's just sim forward. Tottenham are buying Daniel Sturridge for 41.5 million. That is big. Not sure what Liverpool are thinking. I'm not sure where Harry Kane is going when they buy Sturridge. Anyways, 5 hours left. We may not get Sanchez unless that is a bid for a big player. It needs to come in right now. Not Kevin De Bruyne. Not him. What are you doing? I'm not selling him. Oh my god, I'm not selling him at all. I'm not doing it. I need to have 70,000 in wages remaining to sign Alexis Sanchez. This is as low as I can go. 37.5 million is now what I can offer him. But I'm afraid, guys, we have failed in our objective of signing Alexis Sanchez unless they're going to accept 1.5 million more than what I offered them before. There's nothing I can do. 220,000 is what he wants. Zabaleta's on 150, so that's where the 70k comes into play. Unfortunately, this is not going to happen unless there's a message coming in now and we're selling someone. We're leaving it until the last minute. I don't think it's going to happen. No, and I even offered for Hazard as well. I didn't tell you that, but obviously that was going to get rejected. It's so annoying, man. This career mode is broken. I'm transfer listing so many players and nobody has come in for them. Not a single person has come in for one of these players. It's actually ridiculous. It's a joke. It's 2 hours left. There's no point in me even staying in and hoping for something. It's an absolute joke. I could have bought Alexis Sanchez. I just needed one player to be sold. Career mode, honestly, you've done a horrible job today. EA, if you're watching, I know you're not. You've done a horrible job, first and foremost, with players over the age of 30 absolutely plummeting in physical stats. And the fact that you can't even script your career mode to actually make signings when I'm telling you that there are players on the transfer list. No, you're coming in for Aaron Neymar, Will Patching and Kevin De Bruyne. How fucking random is that? Oh, and you had Manchester United put in a bid for Antoine Griezmann. I mean, come on, man. Now, because I did show you that game earlier and we had some transfer business, we had transfer deadline day, which is the first time I've actually shown you that, because usually I skip it because I managed to do my deals before transfer deadline day. I couldn't do that today because of the poor activity in the window. So that means I'm just going to sim this game, cut the episode right here and focus on the Bayern Munich game that's coming up. I'm done. Hope you enjoyed. I want to thank you all for watching and I'll see you all